the Xfinity Series, ready to go green in Darlington, South Carolina.
Green flag. Clear all around. Clear all around. One back.
See Michael Annette spinning the tires pretty hard. Instantly, you already see Justin Haley jumping to the outside line. Definitely prevailing out here early.
Ryan Segan at 39 also jumping out there in the outside lane. He's up to second. Clean off of turn 2.
But you can see him slipping and sliding on that start. And some great moves to the top. Riley Herbst is going to make the move around Annette up top. Here comes Austin Cindric along with him.
But Kyle Busch in the top 5. I mean, I thought top 5 by the end of the opening stage, but by the competition caution, wow, as the teammates continue side by side.
Good matchup. Brian Sieg's been very strong early in this race. And look back on row 2. There's Chastain. He's in a good spot to grab the second position on this green flag.
Gregson again in that outside lane.
Big push on the outside. They're connected now they're connected on the bottom. That's something that's very important, something that you feel in a big way is that help from behind.
You can just see that outside lane and how big it is firing off on the restart. Chastain jumps up to second, crossover move. You saw the 22 of Cindric going for a spot.
And he gets that spot down on the bottom. Now is it a crossover again? Here comes Sieg on the bottom. He's going to have to pinch it down. Can't make the move.
Almost 3 wide coming off of the corner.
Definitely a lot more confidence with all these guys. Got those adjustments, got some experience, 15 laps on the racetrack. We know what to expect. Let's get it on. Oh,
some contact there.
Contact. That's at turn 2.
93 of Myatt Snyder.
Snyder's been impressive in this 2020 season. When we got started, running some good pace. He's got trouble here, though. Will he stay on the track, see if that bumper flies off?
Snyder's a rookie, won the pole at Daytona driving for RCR and driving also that 93 car this year for RSS Racing. Meanwhile, back close to the front, Kyle Busch returning to the top 5. Saw him go by the 7 of Justin Allgaier.
Is he going to hold on, Mikey?
I don't think it's going to hold on, or he's going to get black flagged one or the other here pretty quickly.
Caution is out. These teams had 5 sets of tires in the pit area when this race began. They obviously used one at lap 15 when they made their pit stop following the competition caution coming out. Now you're in that interesting area, less than 10 laps to go in a stage. You certainly could pit here and make your way to the end of stage 2. We'll have to plan strategy in a moment. First, here is what happened to Myatt Snyder.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh, man.
61 is Timmy Hill.
And look at that contact.
Yeah, Timmy just got into him and knocked him up the racetrack into the wall. There's nothing that he could have done any different than that. He was holding his line, and Hill got into him. Big jump for both cars, both lines. Both of them have help. Inside with a little more help.
Is that a problem for Clements?
Clements is overheating. That's one thing you don't want to see already.
Chastain hanging tight in the inside lane till they come off of turn 2. Gregson out front again. Final lap, stage number 1. Gregson leading the way. Then it's Chastain, Sieg, Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric completing the top 5. Right now in line for the final stage point. Second-year driver Justin Haley. This is the battle for third, coming off of turn 4, back to that green and white checkered flag. Noah Gragson wins the stage. It's his second in a row. If you remember, he held him off for a stage 2 victory a couple of months ago when we were out in Phoenix. Restart to begin our second stage. Kyle Busch leading, takes the outside lane. That's Gragson to his inside.
It's going to be important for Gragson, man. He got a good jump here to get in front. Clean air is going to be king. Do not let that beast Kyle Busch get the lead. He'll be a bear to pass.
Nice turn by Gragson, but he can't hang on to it. The car started slipping with him. And look at Chastain. Goes to the top. He knows that's where the speed's going to be.
And I've been watching Chastain. He takes off really well, gets tight pretty quick. So I can promise you he's in a rush to get to that clean air as fast as he can.
I think everybody's in a rush right now. Reports from the teams that rain is 10 miles away. We're just over 20 laps from halfway and making this race official.
But it was time. Chase Briscoe had to go. He was following him, getting held up a bunch. And the tell-all sign for me, you know, when you're getting held up like that, it's fine. All's fair in racing until those cars start to get bigger and catching you in front. Now it's decision time. It's either move or get moved.
Hey, speaking of that, watching these two race together, the 10 moved the 22 at Phoenix the last time we raced, so it's interesting to watch Cindric and Chastain go at it here.
Wow. Ross Chastain.
Maybe not.
Ross Chastain isn't giving up the ghost there. He held off Cindric off that turn. I think Austin's a lot faster, sort of like Briscoe was when he caught him, but yet he cannot get there.
That's a great shot.
That's what you call managing real estate, right?
That's what you call
get out of my way.
That he's there. I'm over it.
Look at that.
Final lap, stage 2. And everybody racing for position. As we said, this one for a stage point. That's for 10th in this stage. Harrison Burton and Jeremy Clements. Clements might get there for that 10th spot. Yes, he will, with less than a lap to go for them off of turn 2. Here comes Kyle Busch back to the green and white checker. His first stage win of the year, 16th of his career. Gregson and Briscoe for third. Give it to Gregson, who won the opening stage. They're right behind Allgaier, who was second. Other drivers scoring points. In this stage, Michael Annett, Daniel Hemrick, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, Ryan Sieg, and 10th goes to the 51 of Jeremy Clements. In our race, Kyle Busch leading, dominating, speeding on pit road. He'll restart from the rear.
To the back. Boy, this is going to be big. I guarantee you. He is not happy right now.
Rain is gone. Going green, fellas, and this is going to be intense. Here comes Allgaier with Briscoe right beside him.
Whoa, spinning the tires on the outside.
Good push on the bottom.
Big push on the bottom. Chase Briscoe to the lead. Can he clear him? He does.
Gregson gave him a shot, and now teammates side by side for second. That's Gregson and Allgaier in the 7 and the 9.
Look at that run off 2 by Allgaier. That was so impressive to hang so high and make that move.
4 junior motorsports cars inside the top 5 behind the Ford of Chase Briscoe.
The time is now. The crew chiefs are in those guys' ear. They're yelling, the weather's coming. You got to get him. You got to pounce now. Kyle Busch, look at this hornet's nest. You know he's mad, got some anger on his side. He's going to be putting on a show right here.
Hey, Kyle Busch is up to 8th. He's still 10 seconds behind our race leader, but we get a caution and they pit. I'm saying it's not over yet.
Yeah, when Michael and I said that it was over, that was when we thought it was going to rain. Now that the old crew chief's back in our ear saying it's not going to rain, I think the story changes. You give him a caution, he's not out of this thing, boys.
It's been a great day for junior motorsports. We said it earlier. Behind Briscoe, 4 consecutive JRM Chevrolets. You got Allgaier, the duo battling for third. Noah Gregson in the 9. The 8 is Daniel Hemrick. No. They get together, and here comes the 1 of Michael Annett, another teammate.
Patience.
Dale Jr., calm down. They
and
made
here's
it.
the battle for the lead. Justin Allgaier inside of Chase Briscoe.
He better get up.
Will we see the crossover from Briscoe?
Oh, is he going to get back in the wall? Crossing back over.
Yes, he did cross him over.
It's going to be interesting getting into 1 right here.
Briscoe led that lap and takes the top spot back
Not
into
quite
1.
So
but
Be
he
careful.
doesn't have that outside lane. Big momentum for Allgaier.
That's an advantage because Justin's been...
Oh, he got in the fence hard. That's exactly what I was talking about. That right front damage right there, that was pretty significant right here.
But Justin is so good at using that high lane. I know he didn't use it properly there, but he got the lead back. Even when bouncing off the wall, he had so much momentum.
What a race. Watch the pass right here. Chase Briscoe just got tight, had to bail out of the gas. Oh, Michael Annett sideways, guys. Caution's out.
Michael Annett with 15 to go spins. We get our 5th caution of the day. And obviously everybody is going to make a pit stop. Among them, Kyle Busch, who is now scored in the 5th position. Oh, things just got really interesting.
Oh, me.
Got a flat right rear, flat both right sides. I wonder if that was a product of the body, the composite body that you were talking about. You asked me about, Adam. Yeah. Oh! Now the right
what
front
a great
tires come
run.
apart.
Annette was having, charging all the way up inside the top 5, and now it's all over.
Slow it down, bud. Slow it down.
And as we anticipate the pit stops under caution, we go back to the reason for the yellow flag, and there you see the one of Michael Annette going around.
Yeah, it just got too low. I mean, that's apron low right there. But that lapper was trying to move down to stay out of the way, kind of cut down across Michael Annette. Very unfortunate. Had a good run, running in the top 5, doing everything right.
There you see the 22 in the A. Kyle Busch in getting his service with the 54. His Cup team is the one servicing his vehicle, and the race off pit road goes to Chase Briscoe, getting in front of Allgaier. Kyle Busch comes off 3rd. That's significant because he'll restart in that inside lane, Clint. Here we go. 9 laps remaining at Darlington.
So far, the outside lane, all 3 of them.
Contact.
Oh, look at this. Slowed him down, slowed his momentum.
Outside lane is always one out. Allgaier with the squeeze. Here comes Kyle Busch, 3 wide behind him. This is spectacular.
That was big right there for Chase Briscoe. Holding tight. Allgaier was definitely putting the pressure on him. But here comes Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch all clear.
Crossover.
Allgaier the crossover.
Chase Briscoe is loving this in his mirror. Race side by side, boys. I'll be out of here.
Allgaier hangs on to it, but a loss of momentum. Gregson going to get through to 3rd, maybe not.
That was a tough situation to be in for Justin Allgaier. You knew that cat on the outside wasn't going to live, but you know if you do, you're going to give the spot up. You have to go. It's go time. He went for it, got loose, paid the price.
These guys are on it. Look at this front 6 or 7.
2 laps to go. Just over 3/10 of a second. Kyle Busch is closing in.
Definitely got a big run right there. Did not lift whatsoever. Huge run off the bank, off of turn 2 right here. He's on him, boys.
Down to 2/10 of a second as we head to turn 3.
Oh, got him looking. You asked about that mirror. What do? He definitely was looking in the mirror, changed his line, moved up, went into the bottom, gave that opportunity. Oh, he's in the fence.
White flag is out. One lap to go. Brought to you by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch to the inside, takes over the top spot from Chase Briscoe. And here comes the 98 in the outside lane, tapping the wall. What a race off of turn 2. Chase Briscoe trying to hold off Kyle Busch. One last try for the 54. He's the all-time wins leader. Can he get there? Briscoe in the high lane. Kyle Busch down low. Back to the start-finish line at Darlington. It's Chase Briscoe who wins it. What a finish.
What a finish. What a drive. What a win for Chase Briscoe. Holding him off. What an incredible thing to do. That just doesn't happen, guys. Great job, Chase Briscoe.
So good. Just doing all you can, putting it on the edge, running into the wall, and driving to victory lane at Darlington.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.